The U.S. economy may be in the midst of what some analysts call a sweet spot, says Bankrate.com's Mark Hamrick on Skype.
Well, I think the U.S. economy, if anything, is frankly a little boring right now. And that's not necessarily a bad thing because it is not too hot and not too cold.
But the challenge is accelerating economic growth to support higher wages. Wages have barely grown since the economic downturn. Part of the problem is that some jobs are in higher demand than others, leading to what IHS market chief economist Nariman Baravesh calls a two-tiered job market.
And that is that high-skilled workers, their wages are going up 4%, 5%, whereas low-skilled workers, their wages aren't going up at all. So you've got the split in the labor market.
Despite the historically low unemployment rate of 4.4%, average worker pay has risen only 2.5% over the last year, one of the lingering effects of the Great Recession, which resulted in about 9 million people losing their jobs.
And as these unemployment rates go down, they'll come back in. As they come back in, that continues to put a downward pressure on wages. Namely, they're competing with other workers who do have jobs.
The good news is that the unemployment rate is likely to fall further, perhaps as low as 4%.
When we talk about full employment, essentially we're saying that would be the level where employment can improve no further. And if we look at any number of different measures here, there are areas that we think we can improve.
One of the areas for possible improvement includes the 5.3 million people who now work part-time but would prefer full-time employment. Other factors include the higher skill levels now required by many employers. The other involves our increasing reliance on automation, which research firm PricewaterhouseCoopers says threatens to replace nearly 40% of all U.S. jobs in the next 15 years. Arcega for VOA News, Washington.